Yo, what's good, guys? So today I'm just gonna talk about what $500 a month in passive income can do for your life. So I know it doesn't seem like a lot, right? Everyone's talking about 10K a month, 10K a month, but $500 is actually a lot of money passively, and it can do a lot of things for you. So stay tuned in this video, and I'm gonna explain to you on how you can get that $500 a month and what it can do for your life. So $500 a month, right? If you break that up, it's about $125 a week. You break it down even further, $17 a day. So this can pay for your gas. I mean, $17 a day, right? If you're paying like, $15, $20 a day on gas, $5 a day, $10 a day on gas, that passive income can now cover the gas bill, right? It can cover your groceries, $125 a week, right? Subscriptions, it can even get you a weekend trip, every few months or even every month. It can get you a weekend trip, $500 passively. So, and that comes from investing $6,000 a year. Over time, you will make this, right? So $6,000 a year, right? If you invest it in things such as dividend stocks or a high yield savings account, which can give you 5% of your return back, over time you're gonna make that $500 a month. So $6,000 invested, right? Let's say it's in a 5%, dividend yield that gives you about 4 to 5%. So $6,000, 10% of that, is about 600. So you half that, that's $300 a year. But now when you continuously invest that year after year after year, then you're gonna eventually get that $500 a month. And it's not gonna be the first year, but it will be, maybe at least within the eighth or the ninth year of just investing 6,000. And $6,000 for a lot of people, that's a lot of money to invest, of course. But if you're able to just save even less than that, even $2,000 invested, right? That is now $100 a year of passive income. And over time, that will still get to 500, still get to $500 a month. You just have to save at least 10 to 20% of your saving of your income every single month. Invest about 10 to 20%, and eventually over time, you'll get to that $2,000 a year invested, or $3,000 a year invested. The passive income really is a game changer. So, the certain things that one of the most important things that the $500 a month in passive income will help you with is your peace of mind, like a relief. So let's say, for example, right, you just had a great weekend, and then Monday hits. A lot of people, they're not happy on Mondays. Some people are, but Mondays is just like the start of the week. Everything's back to normal. You have to do the same things again. So imagine if $500 hits your account, or in terms of dividend stocks, $125, and you're making that maybe every week on a certain stock like Johnson and Johnson or Coca-Cola, different stocks that are paying you dividends. You know, imagine having that $500 hit your account on Monday, and you're like, you know what? Today, Monday, I woke up and I wasn't in a good mood, but this $500 can definitely help me. It's like a crutch, right? It's like it's the buffer that if your car breaks down, you have some extra money in the bank to fix it. You can put into savings. If you don't want to do extra shifts at work, you have the $500 that can take you through the month. You also have the freedom to experiment, start a brand, do some content creation, right? Volunteer, explore the world, right? You can go back to school, network, build long-term plays. These are some of the things that the $500 can help you accomplish. So even though it's not a lot of money, right? 500, a lot of people are talking about 10K a month, 10K a month. That 10K a month is amazing, but just a little, just as little as $500, just as little as $500 in passive income is amazing, right? If you can take weekend trips every month off the $500 passive income, and that, guys, that happens over time, right? It's not going to be overnight. Nothing is overnight. The $500 a month, that equals about $6,000 a year. It happens after investing a certain amount over time, right? So if you have usually a dividend yield, let's say, let me see. So let's say about you have $500,000 invested in even a high interest savings account, right? Um, not high interest savings account. A savings account that gives you, like, a high yield. So it gives you like 5% back every on every whatever you invest in, right? So let's say $500,000 invested. So 10% of that is about 50,000, right? 5% of that is 5,000, right? So 500,000 is going to give you $5,000 a year. So if you do 600,000, that'll give you about $6,000 a year, right? In income that's continuously being produced without you even moving a finger. So it's going to be tough eventually to get to that point, but if you do your due diligence and just invest 10 to 20% year after year after year after year after year, the compound effect starts working for you. So your money starts making you more money, and that money starts making more money, and it's just compounding into a big snowball, and it's rolling down the hill, gathering up snow. And before you know it, you're at that goal, you're at that level, and you're making your $500 a month passive income that's going to help you through everything. So guys, $500 a month passive income, don't take it for granted. It can really help you. It can really help you. It's not earned income. You don't have to earn it. It's passive. So make sure that your earned income, you're taking 10 to 20%, you're investing it, and you're using that earned income to build passive income. That's one of the most important things to do when you're, when you want to have a certain amount of freedom in life. Have that passive income work for you. And don't focus, like, if you're young, focus on growth, right? You want to focus on growth stocks that are going to grow higher and higher and higher, like index funds and stuff like that. Do your research, of course, but focus on the growth stocks. Sometimes you don't have to always take the money up front. The money will come back in the back end. So guys, this is a video just explaining to you why $500 a month of passive income is still amazing. 10K a month is great, but $500 a month is also great. So I'll always think big, think big in life, but don't try to just take the money out every time you get paid as well, right? Even if you're making, the $500 a month, reinvest it. Reinvest it to make, 1,000 eventually. Don't just, try to take it out every single month. Even reinvest this money to make more money. Always reinvest in yourself and your brand and everything you do. So I'll see you guys later. If you like this video, share it, subscribe,